Hey everyone, it's JoJo, and today I have the Beyblade Burst Guidebook and the new Strike God chip that came with it. So I'll be going over this later, and I kind of just want to open this right away because I've never had a Strike God chip before. And I think this is a gold version, and let's just open it up. So the other way you could get a Strike God chip is through the Mugen Stadium set, which I wasn't really willing to buy because it was pretty expensive, and I was, really only interested in the Strike God chip. Like, the cool Infinity battles is like, that's cool and all, but, I could see that gimmick kind of fading pretty quickly for me. Cool, and it's right here. It's pretty cool. It's got metal in the middle. And it comes with a tool so you could switch it out onto your layer. So the layer, it only works with God Valkyrie, I believe. Alright, so I actually don't know how to put it on the Beyblade or the layers. Okay, so we use the tool to take off the regular God chip. So that's the tool, and here is the Strike God chip, and that looks pretty neat. And so this part actually holds God Valkyrie's wings, like holds it open or closed. I don't know how you would say that, but let me just demonstrate that. So I have the God Valkyrie White Knight version, which I've never unboxed or did a video of it. I kind of just opened it and never played with it. It's just really, really nice looking, and has like all these cool gold and blue foil stickers and a very different God chip in the middle. Yeah, that's the backside. So yeah, that's kind of like my quick overview of that layer. So let's take this out, pop that open, and let's see how we actually put this on. So we probably want to set it to sideways, and I believe you have to hold this because there's a hole here which this part goes into to keep the spring down. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was super easy. And you just twist, and that looks beautiful on the White Knight version. Let me twist this a little more and lock it. There you go. And yeah, that looks great, actually. The yellow or the gold actually doesn't really match too well, but it still looks really nice all together. Yeah, so that is the Strike God chip that comes with the Beyblade Burst Guidebook. And speaking of the guidebook, let's go over it. Alright, so here is the guidebook. This is my first guidebook. I believe there are some in the past, and I'm just going to go over them page by page, and obviously I'm not going to understand everything inside of the guidebook, but it has really cool Bae Profiles and graphics and all that stuff. So if there's anything you'd like to mention about the guidebook, just go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. But overall, it's a really cool cool book. So here's the front, and we have like this really cool silver and gunmetal version of Requiem Spriggan, or Spriggan Requiem, and of course this is the Strike God chip. And first page, I immediately noticed these awesome Beyblade shoes. It says down here these are Victory Monsters, and I was looking at all of them and they seem pretty cool. Obviously they're for kids, but man, I would totally wear these ones right here, these purple and silver and purple ones, because it looks like twin Nemesis. Alright, and we have some sticker sheets for Spriggan Requiem, even though that the original Spriggan Requiem didn't come with stickers. These are just like added ones you could put on the layer. God Valkyrie, I believe this is Sieg Excalibur, and Nightmare Longinus. And we also have a sticker for the Strike God chip, which is pretty neat. And here we have like a postcard. You scratch off certain ones. Obviously I don't know what to do because it's in Japanese, and then if you do it right, then you send it off and you have a chance to get a Beyblade, or you get this actual Beyblade here, which is this awesome silver and black Spriggan Requiem. Alright, so this page, just like a cool graphic of Spriggan Requiem, Nightmare Longinus, Sieg Excalibur, and God Valkyrie. And here I'm not really sure what's going on in this page. Kind of looks like a timeline to me because it has the single layers here and some text down here. And it looks like there's some type of event that happened. And you can see Shadow or Calcum there. And yeah, like a whole collection of the Beyblade Burst, and we got some comics down here. And moving on, now this one looks like a timeline actually. So 2012, this is when they started making prototypes for Beyblade Burst, and in 2015 is when it actually released. You could see the single layer of Valkyrie. And 2015, I guess the manga came out, and then the TV show, and then we have the God series. And well, down here we got I skipped a year. So we have Dual Layer, then God, and then 2018. Not sure what that means. There is going to be a third season of Beyblade Burst, which I'm really excited for. And down here looks like it's a table of contents. So we're not sure what the next season is going to be, but obviously they have something for 2018 here. And I'm pretty sure we're all excited to see what that is. Here's this page, and I'm not sure what's going on there either. But whatever. But yeah, here are like the Bae Profiles. So we have Spriggan Requiem, which is one of the, well, the most recent release. In addition to Random Booster Volume 9. So we got Shu here, nice view of the Beyblade, all the stats down here, all the parts, and showing off the Zeta driver. Again, it just continues, so this is talking about the Zeta driver, all the different modes and how it performs and all that stuff. And this is the Black Requiem Spriggan, or Spriggan Requiem. And I believe it's like a 1 in 75 chance or 72 chance that you would actually get this in a normal packaging, which is awesome. So you could just buy a regular Spriggan Requiem and all of a sudden you are super lucky and you get the black one. But either way, it's still pretty awesome, the Beyblade itself. Alright, so we have a Bae Profile of Nightmare Longinus. Sieg Excalibur, and showing off like the tips for when it like it goes into 1 point and it delivers a massive attack. All the stats, all the parts here. Alright, and we have God Valkyrie with a Strike God chip and all the parts here. And this one looks like, ooh, this one looks like it has a different frame. That looks like the star frame, actually. Oh, and then Ultimate Reboot. Okay, I see. Alright, and again, the Strike God chip down here. Moving on. Ooh, Twin Nemesis 3H Hunter. So this is coming out this month, too. And Twin Nemesis is my favorite God Beyblade. It's so awesome. It's really great for attack, and I'm so glad it's coming with Ultimate Reboot because I forgot the other way you could get it, but it was kind of like an exclusive or something like that. So having it come in a booster is awesome because it's going to be available for everyone. Plus, Twin Nemesis is just an awesome Beyblade. And if you weren't lucky enough to get it during like one of the random layer collections, this is the time to get it. So this is going to be a great release. And then we have a Beat Cool Can 7 Under Hunter, which I have yet to really play around with, but I will be doing that this week and featuring some battle videos with this new Beyblade, along with Spriggan Requiem. Alright, and this is the transformation set, or the God customization set. We got Deep Chaos, 4-Flow Bearing, Arc Bahamut 2, Bump Atomic, and I really love this Beyblade too. Even though the teeth are really weak, it does pretty well if you just weak launch it. I just wish it was a little bit better because it's such a beautiful looking Beyblade. Deep Chaos is actually pretty good too. In the last tournament I went to, if you just switch the God chip to something like tighter, it'll perform very, very well. It'll perform with a really good stamina too. And moving on. Okay, moving on, we have Shelter Regulus, which I haven't really been showing much love. I don't really. It's a meh Beyblade. Like the concept is cool, and like the avatar, like the line is cool, but it's kind of meh. And we have Guardian Kirbyus, Heavy Revolve. It didn't really get much love in this series at all, I don't think. And so we have Galaxy Zeus next. Maximum Garuda, everyone's favorites, or the most hated Beyblade. I hate that Beyblade because it's so good. Alright, so next we have Legend Spriggan and Blast Genius. So these aren't featured as much because we're coming into like 4 Beyblades on the 2 page now. So Alter Chronos, Killer, Death Scyther, Drain Fafnir, Tornado Wyvern, Christ Satan, Blaze Ragnarok, and now we're moving on to the dual layer Beyblades. So I don't think I have to go into detail about these Beyblades because we're pretty much past this this series. But yeah, it's still pretty neat to look at all the stats and all, like what the magazine features. And now we have single layer here on the left. And yeah, more single layer. And here we have Screw Trident, which came in the recent random layer collection. Something I still have to do, like more battles with this Beyblade. It's got a really neat concept for the God ability. I'm not actually sure if it really like works. But yeah, again, I have to do battles with them. And here's a combo for it. So it looks like 8 Flugel, which is basically Maximum Garuda's stock combo. This is probably just a suggested combo. I don't think it's the official because it's basically exactly the same as Maximum Garuda. But yeah, you gotta mess around with that some more and see what really works with it. Definitely Revolve would work with Screw Trident because it's a stamina type. Oh, cool. So we have Orichalcum Outer Octa. Yes. So this is the game you play on the mobile app. If you win it, you get this Beyblade, and I've tried so many times, and it's just so hard to get. Basically, like Outer is supposed to be really good. Octa paired with Orichalcum is supposed to make it really hard to burst because it has like 2 sets of teeth on it. And yeah, it's just really, really hard to get. So we have the other rare Beyblades, Materios and Balder Bumper Bite. Oh, and here is like this new Beyblade. So I guess they had like some type of contest where you could design your own Beyblade. And I don't know what it's called. And yeah, please let me know in the comment section. But this looks like it's a sneak peek of that Beyblade they're actually going to be making. And it's got a lot of edges on it. Kind of looks like a gear. And you could kind of see like the teaser, like concept art for it here. And that kind of looks like the rock metal wheel from Metal Fight, actually. But yeah, and all the designs that these kids made, and like them looking over all their designs. But that, yeah, that looks really cool. Can you imagine like sending in your own concept of a Beyblade and then actually having get it made by the company? That would be so exciting. All right, so what do we have here? All right, so we have some type of like combo suggestion page. All right, so we have Twin Nemesis, 2 Glaive Hunter with a God chip, and this is super similar to what I've used in tournaments. I don't use the God chip, but I do use Twin Nemesis, 2 Glaive, not Hunter, but I put Excel on there, and sometimes Destroy. I like Excel because for me it's easier to control. Probably won't have the hardest hits, but it does burst a lot of other Beyblades. But yeah, that's actually a pretty neat combo. All right, so next we have so this is like, so there's rankings here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is Beat Kukul Can Zero Bump Planet. And that seems actually pretty neat. I gotta try that out too. And for maximum Garuda, we have 7 Vortex. And what is this? Zeta. Is that Zeta? I gotta look at it closer. Yeah, Zeta. Zeta, I guess. And I'm not really a big fan of Zeta. Alright, next we have Spriggan Requiem 6 Flow Atomic. That's pretty cool. Maybe putting it in left spin for spin stealing. And then for our 5th combo, we have Nightmare Longinus. Is that Glaive? Or Under, maybe? Quake. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, so next, let's try and figure this out. Not sure what this is. But yeah, again, it's just showing different combos. Don't know what these numbers are. Maybe there was some type of poll online or voting event online or something. But this one is Spriggan Requiem 0 Bump Ultimate Reboot UL. And then Sea Excalibur 1 Meteor and Spiral. And this one is Arc Bahamut 8 Bump Bites. And then we got Shadow Orichalcum, or just Orichalcum 5 Flow Bearing. And this one is Galaxy Zeus. I think it's just kind of showing off how heavy it is. 0 Cross Octa. And Maximum Garuda 6 Star. Is that Hold? Huh. Interesting. And then we got God Valkyrie with a Strike God Chip. Is this 3 Under and Zeta. Interesting. But yeah, that's the fun about Beyblade. You could just do whatever combo you want. And the most surprising, or the most like weirdest, sometimes the weirdest will surprise you. And yeah, this is just like a checklist of everything, all the layers, the discs down there, more disc, all the drivers. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the guidebook. Right now it looks like we're just going into advertisement, so this is the advertisement for the 3DS game, which I've yet to play. And again, we got Shadow Orichalcum, and I think it's just showing off like the arcade machine in Japan. And here we have a little comic. So we got Arc Bahamut and Spriggan Requiem. Looks like they're gonna have a battle. And I have no idea what they're saying, but let's just look at it. We could probably just interpret what's gonna happen. Whoa, he's like in a vat or something. So I'm not all caught up with the God anime series, so I'm not sure who this character is yet. Obviously the owner of Arc Bahamut. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go shoot, and now they're battling. Alright, and we have Arc Bahamut here, and this is showing off the God ability of that Beyblade. Looks like he activated it. Going after Spriggan Requiem. And oh, ouch. Wow, he just broke his Beyblade. Ow. That's pretty messed up. Oh, I'd feel so bad if I broke someone's Beyblade in battle. Like, oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. But yeah, intentionally breaking someone's Beyblade, that's just wrong. And of course, Spriggan Requiem wins. And here we have the sticker guide. And yeah, that's it. And okay, so we have, oh, Lawson Lottery. So A prize is like this cool looking frosty Drain Fafnir. B prize is this, I think that's a pillow of God Valkyrie. And we have a launcher for the C prize. For D and E, we have these 2 Beyblade cases down here. The blue and red one. I have the black one actually. I just bought it off Leo Burst a long time ago. So F prize, we have stickers. G looks like a little pouch you could attach to your belt or something, so you could put your Beyblade in it. And H, we have these little keychains as before. And yeah, that's the last page, so that's it for the guidebook. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if I messed up somewhere, or if you want to tell me anything about the guidebook, anything I missed, just let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, just even if you don't understand Japanese, just looking through this whole thing is really, really cool. And you could pretty much just interpret just by the images what's going on in the guidebook. And once again, here is the Gold Strike God Chip on the White Knight God Valkyrie. Alright, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I know it was very, very long. Don't forget to favorite and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time with more Beyblade Burst. See you soon.